Hello, here's just a quick overview and review of the Sony CyberShot DSC-WX80. Basically what it says on the box is it's a 16.2 megapixel CMOS sensor, 8 times optical zoom going up to 16 times. Obviously the other 8 times on that is digital. It has a 25mm wide angle lens in a 35mm format. It supports full HD movie at 1920 by 180, and it's also got Wi-Fi as well, which means you can actually connect this device remotely to a smartphone and see what you're filming, basically. And that's basically the CyberShot camera itself. Obviously I'll turn it on so you get an idea. It does come out approximately 2.5 centimeters at its wide angle settings. However, if you go to maximum zoom, it goes out approximately 4 centimeters. So if you was to think about putting any sort of lens on top of that, you need to take these dimensions into consideration, you know, if you decide to attach a lens to it. For the most part, the camera is extremely good, has variable settings on it, and obviously I'm happy to obviously go through those with you. Now, still image size in dual recording mode, you've got wide angle 12 megapixels as well as 3 megapixels. Movie quality, standards of HQ, which is 1440 by 180. We've got an FH mode, which is 1920 by 180, and an FX mode, which records in the highest image quality at 1920 by 180. Then you've got face detection. You've got automatic, focus with priority on children's faces, and you've got adult priority, focus with priority on adults' faces. Then you can choose your exposure compensation. You can obviously go from -2 to +2 in terms of f-stop, so it gives you the facility of changing your exposure, going up and down, basically. Then we've obviously got the facility to send to a computer. You can do that through Wi-Fi. Because it's got built-in Wi-Fi, it means it's quite versatile and useful. And obviously you can go through to smartphone as well through Wi-Fi, which is quite handy. You've got soft skin effect. You can have it off, you can have low, you can have mid, and you can have high. Easy is just obviously quickly to take the picture, you know. And also you can choose scenes, and in that selection you've got shoot more beautiful skin, shoot subject with soft background, reduce blur with shooting in low light without flash, landscape mode, correct shadow detail, shoot portraits low light with flash, so that's probably good for nights. We've got shoot low light scene using a tripod. We've got shoot low light scene with noise reduction, no tripod. Shoot without flash in low light, reducing blur. We've got natural shot of food. We've got a pet shooting mode, which is shoot pets with best settings. We've got a beach mode, because obviously sand sometimes is notoriously difficult to photograph. Shoot waterside scene with rich blue colour. Then we've got snow, shoot white scenes with high brightness. Shooting snow is very difficult. That's why sometimes you need to assess. Shoot fireworks scenes. That's at night time, obviously. Shooting fireworks is very difficult because you don't have much of a time to search for, shoot fireworks, because the light is, very short for periods of time. So sometimes you have to set up that for that. Shoot images that can be displayed on 3D TVs in 3D. You've got auto exposure with adjustable settings. Superior auto, which shoots sharp image reducing blur and noise automatically. And exposure adjustments with automatic settings. And obviously you can choose your resolutions. We've got smile detection sensitivity from low, normal and high. Smile shutter on or off. Scene recognition. Continuous shooting intervals. This camera has a facility of also shooting a panoramic image, so it'll take lots of different pictures in a quick sequence, so you can get a panoramic view of where you are, which I don't use very often, but it can be handy. And obviously there's various settings for the still image sizes. We've got 16 megapixels at 4.3, 10 megapixels, 5 megapixels VGA quality. Then it moves up to 16.9, which is 12 megapixels widescreen, and widescreen at 2 megapixels as well. Those are your options with your still. We've also got a toolkit section for looking at what the movie format is going to be. Autofocus illuminator, grid line, clear image zoom, digital zoom, wind noise reduction. So you can turn that on if you're shooting in a windy location, so you're picking up good sound, because this camera also records good audio. Check out my other videos if you want to see some samples of this in action. Blink alert, write data, beep, panel brightness, language settings, display color, demo mode, initialize, function grid, USB connect settings, USB power supply. You do get a cable and a power supply with this, so you always got facility to do what you need to do for charging. Download music, empty music, airplane mode, power save version. Basically the list goes on what you can do. You can format your memory card, create folders, delete folders. The list is endless what you can really do. Area settings, home, date and time settings, summertime. So you can have it so the time and date is actually on the picture as well. So that may be useful. As a professional photographer though, you probably won't have much use for that. And that's basically a roundup of all the settings that you've got to do. You can use. Obviously we've got movie quality sizes. such as FX, we've got recording high image quality FH, which is 1920 by 180 50i, and we've also got recording standard image quality of 1440 by 180 50i. That's movie image quality. Obviously there's a movie shutter shot on this, so it can compensate for camera shake. There's also an in-camera guide actually in the camera, which is quite handy. And basically the camera is really handy, has inbuilt flash. Don't know what else more I can tell you about the camera. I purchased this up second hand for 50 quid, but it's retailing for around £115 new off eBay and Amazon. And the model number is DSC WX80. You know, if you want to check out my videos, you know, I'll do a test video so you guys can see the footage, and I'll label it as test on one of my videos so you know the actual test. And I just hope you know, like the footage, and basically it's a good little camera to have. You know, it has a really nice big screen. On the back you've got a wheel and a dial so you can change like exposures and, you know, that sort of thing. You've got basically a selector button here for picture, panoramic view and video. But if you ever want to just do a quick video, the movie icon there with red on it, you just click on that and it'll start recording straight away. You won't need to press the shutter button there. And then that button there is for playing anything such as music, video. That's on the memory card. There's a menu button there, and there's also basically a waste basket bin there for deleting stuff you don't want. On this side we've got basically your micro USB port there for charging, for a little flap. Those little things that you can see there are like holes for putting a strap. Basically on the bottom we've got a mini HDMI port for connecting to a TV, and you can actually open the flap that reveals the memory card slot and the battery. The battery lasts quite a while. There's also a standard tripod mount there, and that's basically the camera in question. And my review of it is, I'm not a fan of Sony normally because I prefer Canon, but this camera I can't really fault it. It does the job. It's very portable, very small and handy, and that's my Sony Cybershot camera. So I hope this review was insightful. What else you get in the box apart from the charger? You get some sort of guarantee card. Get a digital still camera instructional manual, which obviously tells you about all the various functions. And then you get a Wi-Fi connection guide. You also get some sort of Sony register leaflet for the guarantee. And that's basically everything you get with it. So I hope this review was helpful. If you're wondering what that ring is that I've attached to the camera, because it doesn't have one in the picture, It's because I've adapted this camera a little bit, but see my other videos for that and I'll talk you through the rest of that. Okay, we're back here again. I thought we'd discuss this camera a little bit. Here we have my iPhone, and I thought I'd give you an idea of how big it is in comparison. So it's a little bit smaller than the iPhone 4S. In terms of size, but obviously it's a bit thicker. Hi guys, just wanted to show you that it functions on the Sony camera. You can actually connect this to a tablet or a smartphone. I just wanted to show you what it can do. And as you can see, you're seeing what the camera's seeing through Wi-Fi. And it's quite handy. I just wanted to give you an example what it can do. It can connect to any smartphone, any iPhone, I suspect probably an iPad, and any sort of Android tablet. Here you can see the Samsung Galaxy 2 tab. It's working quite fine. All you have to do is download the Sony Play Memories app from the App Store, either from iTunes App Store or the Android Play, Google Play App Store. So I just wanted to show you the benefits of Wi-Fi, and obviously you can do blogging quite easily, but also having the facility to monitor what you're looking at through Wi-Fi on your camera, because the screen isn't that big. You know, you can see yourself, and I just wanted to show you what it looks like, and I hope you enjoyed this little review of this camera.